Hey everyone, David Burgess here with Keller Williams Realty. Back today for another video, and we're talking about all things Lakewood Ranch. And if you've never been to Lakewood before, this is the video for you, because I'm going to try and simplify it as much as I possibly can. I'm trying to keep this video as short as possible because honestly I couldn't cover everything to go over in 10 videos, let alone one. But I'm trying to keep between 10 and 15 minutes. But I'm really trying to focus and hone in on the essentials that you need to know about Lakewood Ranch if you're visiting just for the day or two, or if you have an interest in potentially living in this area in the near future. Stay tuned, I'm going to tell you exactly where to be and the best areas to check out. Okay, so I'm going to assume you know very little about Lakewood Ranch. It really is just a phenomenal community that is matched by nobody. I will not hear it any other way. This is number one. It may be the second best-selling community in the country, behind the villages in North, going towards North Florida, up I-75 there, but that's a retirement community, and Lakewood Ranch has something for absolutely everybody. And you may have come across it via its marketing promotions, because I know the Tampa Bay Lightning have a really good and strong affiliation with them. You'll see them at every single home game. Just here, like I've got behind me here, you'll see they sponsor at the Amalie Arena, and they do also sponsor the Goal of the Month too. So yeah, there is definitely a strong link there, and being such an active community, you can see why that they're very involved with with the sport campuses and the local sports teams. But listen, you have to come and check this area out. If you're interested in relocating, or if you're just here for a day trip and you just want to see somewhere new, please, please, please come and check out Lakewood Ranch. It really is a phenomenal community. And what I love most about it is just how they've preserved the true tranquility and beauty of this part of Florida. You know, they've really preserved the ponds and lakes, the landscaping, the trees, and they've just merged it into this really, really beautiful master plan community. And the thought process, the foresight, and the planning that has gone into this is just in a different league. They've just thought of everything. Absolutely everything. I love the way that they have all the infrastructure in place already. You know, the roads are already there. It's not like these other areas closer to Tampa, for example, the amount of new homes that are being built where you have one lane each way with construction trucks everywhere. This place is peaceful. It's peaceful, and there's commercial buildings already in place with space advertised, and there's fire stations and hospitals and medical facilities and everything that a true town needs, because this is like its own town. It is a town full of smaller communities and subdivisions, depending on what kind of home you are looking for or residence you're looking for. And it's just a real mixture of all people in all walks of life, different ages. And that is just, it takes some planning to put something like this together. And being 26 years in the making, it's not the full article yet, it's not fully finished. It's still got many years of growth to go, but you can see the space and you can see the gaps of where it's going to be filled in. But boy, yes, you can see that in time, it's just going to be one of the very best places to live in the country. I would honestly put it right up there in the top 3, top 5, because you have everything. I mean, you have the beaches right up the street. You have access to Tampa. You have close access to Sarasota. You've got University Town Center Mall right here. This is a 4 to 5 minute drive away from Main Street. And it has everything. This place is absolutely incredible. And yet there's still got so many buildings and shops and restaurants that haven't been filled yet. It is just huge, growing all the time. The jobs that are going to come from this, and wow, there is going to be some serious growth here once people realize how awesome this area of Manatee County really is. And this right here is the heart of it. This is Main Street. And this is like the heartbeat, hub, the core, the real essence of Lakewood Ranch and what it has to offer. And this is just your local shops. This is a local high street. And I promise you that no other community has anything like this. It is just phenomenal. I mean, you've got your local, you've got your franchises and, you know, like your Starbucks and your chain kind of restaurants, but you have many local stores and little kind of quirky stores too that you have to kind of take advantage of and really support local businesses. But definitely come here and take a walk around. There's a movie theatre, there's an Irish pub, a crazy golf. There's, you know, obviously it has banks and all sorts of things that, you know, that a local high street would have, or a local plaza. But it's just so nice to walk around. It's very open, ample parking. My wife and I love the Grove. The Grove is as you first come into Main Street on your left. Amazing for Sunday brunch if you like bottomless mimosas or sangria or Bloody Marys. Like, it's just an amazing place to sit out. A little pricey, but it really is just really excellent food, and I just love the ambience there. It's a really nice setting if you want to sit inside or out, but you'll know what I mean when you get there. It's a lovely place, and where you really need to be is here at the information centre. This is where you're going to get all of your general information about Lakewood Ranch, and you can get your facts and stats and statistics. But if you're serious about looking for a home here, then I thoroughly recommend that you come here and register. And the reason I say that is because what you don't want to then do is go to all of the other communities where they're building homes and register again, because you can come here and you can register and they print out a load of copies for you, and you can walk into a new builder in a new community and just hand them the document that you've already registered with them. So it just saves you time and energy. And yeah, they do offer a bus tour here 3 times a week, and it is a bit formal. It's something I have been on, and it might, if you've got good time, I recommend it. If you're up against time, you may want to speak to your realtor. If you're working with a realtor, let them take you and show you around where you know the homes and communities that are best for you. And it's not just about Lakewood Ranch. Like this is why you do need a realtor with you. It's because you may not want to be right here. You might want to be in other communities just outside it. And I was working with a lady recently who loved everything about this area, but it wasn't quite for her. She didn't really want to pay the fees that were entailed. She didn't really want a gated community. She wanted something that was a little bit older, maybe a little bit more affordable, but wanted all of this on her doorstep. So you do need to compare resale homes to new homes, comparing different neighbourhoods like Parish that are right on Bradenton's doorstep, and of course other areas in Bradenton too. And if you're not working with anyone, feel free to reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to help. And you can have the Burgess Bus Tour, which is my own bus, which is here. No, I'm kidding. You don't have to join this bus. I'm just messing. I have a. What I normally do is just have you follow me, and I will take you and give you my own tour, and I'll basically just take you to where I feel will be the best neighborhoods for you. And it really just depends what you're into. Are you looking for a 55 and up community? Are you looking for a golfing community? There's so many different golf courses here. Are you wanting one that includes all free golf where it's going to be busier, or do you want a more exclusive golf course? Are you looking for a green community with solar panels? Are you looking for the community that is closest to the high school or the elementary school? Like what are you needing from the community? What is your budget? This is why you need to be working with an agent who can really guide and advise you, not just to negotiate for you, but also to really guide and advise on what the best community is for you and your circumstances with your family or for yourselves. But yeah, this is where you come. This is the heartbeat of it, and really from here you can then go on out and see the other communities outside of the main hub and really get a feel for what area is best for you. Now, I did also just want to give you some insight to some buyers that we're working with at the moment. My wife and I are working with 4 buyers, not just in Lakewood Ranch, but right around this surrounding area. 2 of which are under contract now, and I wanted to show you what they opted for. The first family, they're actually from the UK too, but they opted for the Nobility floor plan with DeVosta, and that's in Mallory Park, which is just a gorgeous family-friendly neighbourhood, close to the best schools. It really is beautiful. But it wasn't really so much the home I wanted to show you here. It's the lot. Now look how nice this lot is. When I turn the camera around, when you see the park that is right across the road there, how many builders and communities would have built right on top of that and sandwiched as many homes in there as possible? Not Lakewood Ranch. This isn't what Lakewood are about. They're preserving the land there and the trees, and they've built a nice park there with a trail, and it's just not about cramming homes in. This is a gated community where it's very family friendly, very, very safe, and it's just very peaceful too. I cannot tell you how beautiful it is when you're just hearing the birds just chirping away. I promise you, you come to these little communities and you'll see these lots and the neighbourhoods, and you'll absolutely see why people are falling in love with it. The next family we're working with are avid golfers, and they're not in their retirement age by any means, but they don't have kids, so they really wanted to just be in a golfing community. And they very nearly opted for here at Esplanade. Now, Esplanade is just incredible. It's a resort style golfing community which has just an unbelievable course there. But not just the course itself, it has an aqua driving range, and it has like a culinary kitchen, it has a tiki bar, an amazing pool, and yeah, they have like these celebrity chefs come down once a month. They teach you how to cook. The service there is in a different league. I promise you, this place is absolutely unbelievable. Like it is, this is better than some of the golfing resorts that you get in the Caribbean. I promise you that. But yeah, it's absolutely phenomenal. I was a little surprised they didn't go for it, but because this community includes golf, whereas the one they opted for, which is here, Country Club East, they went with Neil Communities. This is a more exclusive golfing community, and the golf isn't included with your CDD fees. You have to pay for a membership separately, and the membership is pretty expensive. You're talking around $30,000 for the year. It is, it really is a phenomenal, just a very, very premium membership, and it is completely voluntary. You don't have to use it by any means. But they wanted to try it out for a year because they wanted to. It really does feel like you have a golf course to yourself there, and it's not so open to the public. So this is what they chose, and they chose to build here. Now they very, very nearly decided to build here at Waterside, and Waterside isn't a golfing community, but they really did see the value here. It's very, very, it's got a lot on offer, beautiful homes, and this is a Pulte community as well as Homes by Town and Lee Wetherington. There's a few builders in here. But this community is really unique because it's geared up for water taxis that take you from the community to a local shopping mall which is being built right here. So what they've done here is, they've really tried to kind of make it exclusive to homeowners that want to use like a local water taxi facility to go to their local, their local restaurants, for example. And it does really look incredible. It's not going to be ready for a year or two, but wow, it really is so unique. And it is open to the public, but it was just so neat how you could just jump on these taxis and go, down the waterway into these, this new kind of facility. I'm not sure if it's a mall or if it's just for restaurants yet, but yeah, this is where it's going to be located. But what they didn't like about it was when we actually sat down with Pulte Homes, this isn't for the Pulte homeowners, it's only for the Homes by Town, which is a different builder. So I found that really strange, and they were really disappointed by that. My guess is that in time they will open it up to every homeowner in that community, but for now it's only for that selected builder and not for the others. Don't ask me why, but yeah, you really do need to look at these things and to figure out, basically go over everything and make sure that there aren't any kind of hidden secrets like that, because if we hadn't explored that, it could have been a bit of an unfortunate situation where you'd have had unhappy buyers. So yeah, that was a strange one. We are meeting another family this week that really love everything about Lakewood, and we've already gone there and done some private, personal videos for them of certain communities. They are yet to be determined where they will go. But going back to this other lady that I was telling you about earlier on in the video, she is really looking at the communities closer to parish, where they have some really nice communities with lower HOA and CDD fees, with less amenities but a more spacious lot. There's a few neighbourhoods there that have home sites that are on half an acre of land or just under that are a lot more spacious, and that they were coming from North Carolina, and that was the kind of thing they were looking for. But they really wanted to be so close to UTC, to Lakewood Ranch, to the beaches. Yeah, all of that good stuff. So I hope this was helpful. I really hope that this gives you a bit of insight to what the community offers. Like I said, you have to come here to Main Street and then register at the information centre. And if you're not working with anyone, please reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to help. I live about 30-40 minutes away, but I am here regularly. If that's not in Lakewood, that's in Bradenton. More and more people, especially from Tampa, in the Tampa area, are moving further south. And yes, any excuse for me to be in Lakewood, I will be there. So all of my contact information is below. If this was helpful, please like and subscribe like the video, subscribe to my channel, and you'll hear more videos from me. So thanks again.